Hi guys, Aviator 267 here, Daryl, back with you. This time around I'm home after rotation, making a follow-up video to the importation, unboxing and assembly of the BlackShape Prime. We got a lot of feedback, positive feedback, and of course the subscription base grew after that. So thanks very much to the new subscribers. And the comments that were left behind, very encouraging, and we're doing our best to make sure we provide you that content. So on a follow-up to that, if you remember, Melanie was very crucial in importing the aircraft while I was away, and since it's been here, she's been working on the C of A, the certificate of registration, the permit to fly, and of course the radio license. So she's here to tell us what she's been up to since the aircraft arrived.
Hey guys, so we've been working on getting this aircraft inspected and registered so that we can go flying. We got the inspection happened last Friday. So today we're on our way to civil aviation to pick up the certificate of registration. From there on we're going to the telecommunications and to get the radio license, back to civil aviation for the permit to fly, as well as get Daryl's license endorsed, and this is his form right here, we have it ready. From there on, insurance, and we're done.
Guys, it's been a very long process. Of course, you can tell, I mean, since the last video, that was about 3 weeks ago, we uploaded, and now we're in the final stages of getting the aircraft airborne. So as Melanie explained, very successful technical inspection on the aircraft by the airworthiness team from the CAA last week, and they called us up this morning and they said please come through and pick up your certificate of registration. It's amazing. That's a great first step.
Awesome news.
So now the next step, as Melanie said, we're on to the telecommunication authorities to get our transmitters registered. Once we have that certificate, the CAA is going to issue our permit to fly. Funny thing is, as she's mentioned, I got to go get my license endorsed. Just to update you, I hold both an FAA certificate and an ACAO license, and of course this aircraft is registered under ACAO. Unlike the FAA, where you have basically an open class rating, single engine land, and you don't really need an endorsement, here we have to get an endorsement for every type of aircraft regardless of the weight category and complexity. So I had to go to the factory and receive the technical training, the pilot training from the test pilots, Domenico and Elio, great guys. I think I'll share a picture of that. Finished off that paperwork, but now the CAA cannot endorse my license because of a technicality. Because this is the first of its kind registered in the country. The BlackShape Prime has never been imported into Botswana before. No pilot can actually have an endorsement on his or her license until such an aircraft is on the domestic registry. So that is what Melanie's been working on. Now the aircraft is actually officially registered in the country. Now any pilot can get an endorsement. So I shall, not only is the BlackShape Prime the first of its kind in the country, I'm also the first pilot type rated and authorized to fly. So follow us along today. We've got a busy day, insurance, medical as well to do, and hopefully the next video is going to be some flying. And guess what we have?
Ta-da!
Officially the first BlackShape Prime registered in Botswana. Alpha 2 Uniform Bravo here.
Hey, hey.
Next step, telecommunication authority for the radio license. It's lunch now, so we're going to have something to eat and then go and see if we can get this job done before the end of the day. Alright guys, Daryl here, Aviator 267, back with you alongside Wifey 267. A bit of a setback, we've just left the telecommunications authority and unfortunately nobody is available to process our application. Being the weekend, it's 3 o'clock here on Friday, so we'll fit in the application on Monday first thing in the morning. We'll go out there and hopefully it'll take about 3 days to process. So no flying this weekend,
unfortunately,
but I guess we're on the way right now to
sort out the insurance.
Yeah, to get our insurance done. I think at least we can
get that out the way.
Yeah, we'll get the insurance sorted out, and sometime during the course of the week, Monday, Tuesday, do the medical.
Yeah.
So, like we say, on the way to do the insurance, and then probably off to the hangar, have a last look at the aircraft before the weekend. So next insert will be Monday. Hopefully we'll be finished off with the application. Hey guys, Daryl and Melanie back with you. Last time we left off was on week, it was Friday, and we had a bit of a setback with the radio license being a Friday. So yesterday was Monday. We dropped off the application for the radio license. We met a very nice
Miss Lone,
very nice
licensing
officer. And by the end of the day on Monday yesterday, she had the license approved for the radio license. That's for the transponder, the VHF radio, and the ELT. So right now we just finished up with the gym. Had a bit of a back injury, deadlift. So I went home and got a bit of treatment from Nurse Melanie here. So we're on the way now to the doctor to pick up a letter for my medical, to start the medical process today. I gotta do some blood tests and an ECG later this afternoon. And then after that we're on the way to pick up the license from Miss Lone.
And then we go through to the civil aviation to get the permit to fly.
Yeah, that'll probably be ready this afternoon.
Yeah. Try and also finalize our insurance.
Still waiting on the insurance. Should come through by maybe this afternoon, early tomorrow. So we're hoping to fly by Thursday, Friday, definitely this weekend.
And in between all that, we better not forget to pick the kids up from school.
Yeah, I've got to pick the kids up at 3 o'clock. That's 5 hours from now. Alright, so stick with us while we run around. Hopefully we'll pick up this radio license in the next hour or so. Send you a photo of that, and then off to the CAA. If you're watching this particular insert, it means that the clip we tried to record outside of this car, which has been our office for the last 7 days, had very poor audio quality, and we had to reshoot it again. So forgive us for not trying to change the scenery, but we did our best. We just left Cafe Fago, which we were just passing by and realized we haven't had our favorite red velvet and cappuccino, which is what we used to have here at Cafe Fago during our early days of dating and our courtship period before I proposed to Melanie. So it was a great chance to go down memory lane. So just an update on what happened since Thursday. Let's start from Thursday.
Thursday, we got the certificate of registration.
Yeah, certificate of registration. That meant that we could go across to the radio authority and get the radio stations licensed. Unfortunately, on Friday when we got there, all available personnel to assist us were out of the office, so we had to come back on Monday, which was a fortunate thing because on Monday we met Miss Lone, who was very, very efficient and helpful, and by that afternoon our license was ready for collection. So on Tuesday morning we picked up the radio license, and as you know, after the radio license the next step was to go back to the CAA airworthiness team, and today we've collected permit to fly. Does that mean we're gonna fly?
Nope.
Because we had to get medical done, which was done, but we have a problem with my aircraft type rating, my endorsement, which the licensing team is still busy working on. So even though the aircraft is all dressed up in her best Sunday dress and ready to go to the dinner or the dance, we don't have a pilot license endorsement, so the aircraft is still sitting on the ground. We mentioned we did the medical.
Yeah.
Did the medical yesterday. As you remember, Monday, our usual routine, going to the gym, I threw my back out. So to Seth, watch out for those deadlifts, man. I know you got that lower back issue, and I almost picked that up as well. But I managed to crawl through the medical review and passed that yesterday. So I got my medical done. Where is it? Somewhere. And finishing up insurance today. And hopefully by this weekend, as we planned, we'll be flying. Just depends on whether we get the endorsement on the license or not. Either way, you guys have been loyal enough to stick through this video to this point. We're going to have the final insert of the BlackShape, whether it flies or not. We'll do the walk around, maybe some engine run-ups. Answer some of the questions that some of you have posted asking about the BlackShape, what I like, what I don't like about it. The baggage space, for example, was one of the questions we received. So we'll throw in a clip at the end to cover that. Oh, by the way, officially, Melanie has changed her Instagram handle. So for those of you who want to follow her, it's now
Aviator Wifey 267.
Aviator Wifey 267 by popular demand. She's changed her Twitter handle.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull too low. Gear.
And if you follow her, you see how she deals with managing the aircraft while I'm away. We also have a secret project with the BlackShape, which she's working on, and that might also end up with her getting her private pilot license as well. If you read the about section on the YouTube channel, you'll see this channel is dedicated to my family and their support, and we already know all three of the kids are in love with flying, and hopefully we'll get Melanie to start flying as well. Actually, I'm very sure. So follow us and stay tuned, guys. Thanks very much. Remember, Aviator Wifey 267. See you guys now. Okay, welcome back. Aviator 267, Aviator Wifey 267. Good news, actually. I was giving up hope, but Wifey just insisted that we call the CAA licensing department. I was putting it off until tomorrow, but surprise, surprise, they say our license is ready. Without my CFI endorsement and examiner endorsement, but the basic license is ready, so we can actually fly. So we're on the way, probably about 5 minutes away from the CAA, this traffic light, to pick up the license.
Yes.
What does that mean? What can we? It's a surprise. So right now I don't even know what we're going to do next after getting this license.
Finalize insurance.
Okay, we got a quote on the insurance. We got 2 quotes on the insurance. There's about what $50 difference between the 2 options. So red is just to decide which option we're going with. But essentially the insurance, the minute we just make a go ahead, we'll get the telephonic go ahead to that we're covered and we can start flying today. So funny enough, or just coincidentally, we have the jerry cans in the back to go and collect some fuel, because we don't have MoGas 95 octane at our airport, so we got to go and get it from the petrol station. So for sure, our next stop from here will be getting fuel. We'll give a call to the insurance and ask them if, look, our preferred insurer is $50 more. Or maybe they can make an arrangement or something, but either way we'll go with the preferred insurer, so that we can get covered now and then start flying this afternoon, definitely tomorrow. So stick with us once again, on the way to pick up the endorsement for my license, and then get some fuel and go to the airport, do a bit of a walk around and speak to the airport authorities and let them know that this will be the first airborne flight. They should stand by, see what arrangements they can do for us. Good news.
Exciting times.
Alright. Clear of the birds, full power. Takeoff power set.
Speed.
Up. Positive rate gear up. Climb 65. Flat to 0. smooth is that?
Don't feel anything.
Nothing, huh? Put your hands on the controls. Your right hand, you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold it like that. Put to the right a little bit. Alright, right, push right. There you go. Okay, stop.
Approaching altitude.
Thank you, Doris.
Info Bravo Sierra Recycle 1302, report next guest them for rejoining.
Covered, we're recycling 1302. We'll call you covering dam, rejoining at 5,000 feet, Alpha 2, Bravo, beautiful Bravo Sierra. There's Pakamani. Lean over just a little bit so you can see.
Autopilot mode. Autopilot mode.
How's it, Dick?
Alright, how's it?
Sup.
Changing tanks. Look baby, no hands, huh? The autopilot is not on.